Welcome to Brain Friz! Alam niya, alam mo rin. Hello ka, Brainy! For today's kaalaman, we will proceed to part 2 of digital signal processing, and we will tackle all about signal and continuous and discrete time signals. So what are you waiting for? Let's start! So ka, Brainy, do you have any idea what is signal? If you have, then comment down below. I will choose 2 comments and I will shout out your channel on my next video. And now, let's proceed to signal. So signal is generally applied to something that conveys information about the state or behavior of a physical system and used for the purpose of communicating information between humans. So human communication is mostly based on sounds. However, sound-based languages do not represent the only natural way of communicating. Languages relying on gestures. And next, between human and machines. Here it refers to something to do with people's interactions with technology. Humans interact with a variety of devices like sensors and actuators. And an example of this is alarm system and a smoke detector. So we'll go to next slide. Signals are represented mathematically as functions of one or more independent variables. The independent variable in the representation of signal can either be continuous or discrete. Any unwanted signal interfering with the main signal is termed as noise. So I know you're not familiar to noise. So noise is also a signal but unwanted. For example, if you have or you're communicating with cell phone or telephone and then there is disruption or let's say noise, it can cause distortion of the signal. Minsan is choppy yung kausap mo dahil sa noise or hindrance sa inyong communication. So ngayon punta naman tayo sa continuous time signals. So dito guys, yung continuous time signal is also known as analog signals. Here, sine and cosine functions are the best example of continuous time signal. So here, the signal is continuous because it has a value at any instant of time. That is, for any value of, it is possible to read a value from the graph. Most signals in our real world are continuous in time. Here, for example, if you were monitoring the temperature of a room, you would be able to take measured value of temperature at any time. And now we'll proceed to discrete time signals. So here guys, yung discrete time signal is also known as digital signals. Here, yung signal, or let's say signals which are defined at discrete times are known as discrete signals and are represented as sequence of numbers. It only has a value at fixed point placed at discrete time intervals, second apart along the x-axis. By the way, it's called sampling interval. A signal of which a sinusoid is only one example. It is a sequence of numbers. So here, we will go to continuous versus discrete time signal. We will, let's say, differentiate each other. So first, a continuous time signal is an infinite and uncountable set of numbers, as are the possible values each number can have. Between a start and end time, there are infinite possible values for time, t, and instantaneous amplitude, x of t. By the way guys, when continuous signals are brought into computer, they must be digitized or And now punta naman tayo sa discrete time signal or discrete signals. Here, in a discrete time signal, the number of elements in the set as well as the possible values of each element is finite. Finite there and end, countable, and can be represented with compute bits and stored on a digital storage medium. And we're done. I hope this video helps you a lot, and wait for my next upload of video for the part 3 of DSP. And thank you!